Not so sure about the wrinkles, but as I say, we're going to give it the whole 4 weeks. Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel, Hey Spring Chicken. If you're new here, really good to see you, and if you're a returning visitor, then thank you. My name is Cordelia, I'm in my early 60s and I'm always keeping an eye out for products and things that can help with the anti-aging process so that I can try them and then give you my feedback. Today's topic is another challenge, and it is from the big brand people, because you're worth it. L'Oreal's Revitalift. Now, I have wanted to do this challenge for some time, and this week I found the product at a very reasonable price. So I'm going to put my glasses on, read it out to you. Revitalift Hydrating Day Cream, Anti-Wrinkle and Extra Firming. Now, L'Oreal have made some very big, bold claims. Immediately on application, your skin is hydrated. In 7 days, the skin is firmer, and in 4 weeks, wrinkles are reduced. And then it goes on to give statistics of how much it's reduced. Now, on this packaging, this is purchased in the UK, it doesn't say how many, what the statistic is of success rate. But on the American packaging, which I know because I watched a YouTuber, it says 100% of women will see results after 4 weeks. Now, that is a bold claim. So I'm going to try this for 4 weeks. So in a minute, we're going to take all of this makeup off and we're going to make the first application. But first of all, I'm going to introduce this little sister, the Hydrating Eye Cream. If I don't notice any difference, or if you don't notice any difference, I don't want it to be, well, because you didn't use the eye cream. Why have I only got the day cream, you ask? Because that does come with a night cream. Well, here's a little secret that you may not know. The night cream is identical to the day cream, with the exception that this has an SPF factor. So just a little bit more to talk about the anti-wrinkle and firming results. It has advanced pro-retinol and fibrelastil. I'm actually not very sure what fibrelastil is. I might have to do a little research on that. But the bottom line is it's anti-wrinkle. Box it. Okay. Nice simple packaging. I like it with, you don't waste money on that. And there it is. So fairly simple basic product to look at. Now let's have a look inside. Comes with a little lid, which I always like. So there we are. That's the anti-wrinkle cream. That's going to be used on my face for the next 4 weeks. Now what we're going to try and do is we're going to do a before and either side after shots in exactly the same light for today and then in 28 days. And I will let you be the, well, I will judge it obviously as well and see what I think. Am I optimistic? I don't know. We'll just give it a go. I'm going to keep an open mind. But this was only £6, so we'll just see. Let's quickly look at the eye cream. That's just a tiny little bottle of jar of 15 mils of cream. So not a huge amount, although I don't tend to use masses on my face. So there we go. Little jar of cream. That's apparently going to perform all manner of magic. So to make this a fair test, I'm not going to use any other products on my face whilst I'm using it. Now by that I mean I will use the eye cream and I will use makeup products, so I will use all of those, the primer and what have you, and I will use a lip balm. But as for any other anti-aging, no, it's going to remain free of that. Now I do have very sensitive skin, so if after a few days of using I find that I react to it, I will give it up and I will come back to you and let you know the results. Either way, you will know the results. Let me just mention, there is something on the box that says to make this work, you do need to add the serum. Well, I want to see how this product works without the serum. If you need all 4 products, then perhaps it's not so reasonably priced as you may think. It should work in isolation. The cream should work on its own as an anti-aging product, but I am going to use the cream because I can't use the cream on my eyes. So we'll give it a go. And the next time I see you, I'm going to be minus this makeup. So here you are, or here I am, no makeup, and let's go. We're going to start with the eye cream. It's because it's quite a dense cream. I'm going to use a little application. Probably way too much. So put it on the back of my hand. Not sure this will last 4 weeks, but we'll give it a go. I'm usually quite sparing with it. So what I do is we're going to dab around, dab on both eyes, all around there. Feels quite cool. It feels nice. And then ring finger, just tap it in. Be gentle with the eyes. So it's going on very smoothly. There's no resistance. So I know from applying this immediately, this is going to take time before I'm able to put on, if I'm putting this on in the morning, this is going to take some time to dry before I can put on any eyeshadow. So it is quite a wet texture, if that makes sense. Now that's on, let's do the main feature. Again, I like to use a spatula because if you've got nails, even if they're not very long, what happens is when you put your finger in, it scoops out underneath. So just get a spatula. Right, so I'm just going to have a look at it before we put it on my face. So again, a lot more. It said on there, a pearl size. So dab. So this is how I would normally apply into spots. And then gently in you go. Okay, right, this feels very soft, very gentle. There's no resistance to it at all. This remainder will go onto my neck. As you know, I always say look after the neck. It doesn't have a strong smell at all, which is good. Sometimes creams with smell do tend to aggravate. And I will see you day 7. Hello guys, 7 days later. We are looking at these two. Here's the thing, I've mentioned before about sensitive eyes, and I started to use this product on my honeymoon. Monday, I started to use it. I used the eye cream Monday evening. By Thursday, I had quite bad eczema in my eyes, so I had to stop using it. I didn't have the eye cream with me. So I can't really comment on is that or isn't it any good. So I've had to leave the eye cream. But that's just to let you know, if you have sensitive eyes, maybe you may need to be a little wary of the eye cream. Just a little thing. It was my honeymoon. And before I started the cream treatment, I was using this lovely product. And if you watched my last Home Sense haul, how I raved about John Laboratories. The editor's looking at me. Why am I talking about it?
No, I'm not. I'm just watching you talk.
So I arrive on my honeymoon. I absolutely adore this product. I open my case. I thought I'd done everything up tightly. Clearly not. My case is covered in very, very beautiful oil, which I now can't put on my face. So I had to start using the cream fairly quickly. And I've had to I've had to order this again off of Amazon so I could get it. I really loved it because you could only get it in America. But I found it on Amazon. Anyway, just a little side on.
I wondered how you got through so much of that so quickly.
I spilled it. I was so annoyed.
It's Australian.
Is it Australian?
I'm pretty sure it's Australian.
I'll let you know. So that's how much I've used in a week, and it's been. You'll see from my skin that I have come out a little on my cheeks there in redness. I'm not hugely impressed, if I'm honest, so far. I've found that from a makeup perspective, I can actually make my face up quite quickly. So although it's tacky to the touch, you can make quite quickly. So if you're in a rush, I would say it's good from that perspective. It is also quite a moisturising cream. There's no doubt about it. It does hydrate my skin. So I am quite pleased from that perspective. Not so sure about the wrinkles, but as I say, we're going to give it the whole 4 weeks and I will see how my skin reacts to it. But my skin is not necessarily a yardstick of your skin. I am very sensitive to many products, but I am trialling it and we'll see how we get on. So here we are. 4 weeks late, well actually 31 days after we first started to do the Revitalift challenge. L'Oreal had said that most women will notice a difference, not just after 28 days, but actually after 7. That has required that I don't use any other moisturiser bar Revitalift. I have got a little confession to make to you. During the using of it, and you may see it in the before and after pictures, I found that I did start to develop eczema. Now, I do struggle with Retinol A, and I knew that before I started it, but I thought it's probably only got a small ingredient. It's the Retinol A that makes the difference to the wrinkles, so there has to be a bit of suffering going on here. However, I did react quite badly. I kept coming up on my neck and particularly here on my face. So what I did is I only used it in the morning. I didn't use it in the evening, and I just used a completely bland moisturiser without any anti-aging product to keep it as real as possible. Let's look at the before and after. Glasses on. Okay, so I'm going to make it larger. So there I am. 20, God, that's horrible. Oh my word, flipping heck. Do you see what I do for for you guys? Okay, so here we are. I think I'm not sure. I just want to apologise first of all about the lighting. We tried really hard to make sure the lighting, the times, everything was identical. However, nobody could account for the weather. So having a look, actually, I said quite early on I was unable to use the eye cream, so I've just used a basic eye cream that I use, that I will put in the description bar. It was called Laid Bare, and I used that for my eyes, and I found that worked quite nicely. But I have to say, looking at it, maybe a slight difference, as I say, on the face on, maybe a subtle difference. Maybe I can't say L'Oreal, you're wrong. So looking on the side, on my left side, this was where I noticed most breakouts, eczema and dry skin patches. Difficult to say with 100% accuracy, but actually there may be a slight difference. I'm not sure. You might have to be the best judge of that. So looking at the right side, do I see a difference? I'm not so sure. I guess if I had to say any difference, it would be just here around the nasal lines that come down there. There may be a very subtle, too difficult to know if there is a difference. But what I want to show you, just so that you can see, this is the cream now. So you can see that lasted easily 4 weeks. So L'Oreal, you did make some very bold claims at the beginning, and it was with interest that I started this challenge. It's quite a commitment to do that, because it means that I'm not using my preferred anti-aging, the one that I know that suits my skin. But nevertheless, I did like the way the product went onto the skin. Makeup was easy to apply, as I said in the at the outset. Makeup was easy to apply. So L'Oreal, there have been things that I've liked about it. The thing that I didn't like, and maybe that's my skin, and that was that I did break out into eczema spots. It did, if I would use my eczema cream, it would dry out nicely, but you have to be mindful of that. So if you have a sensitive skin, you may find, like me, you will struggle with retinol A. We will look at another product sometime down the line for those people that want to use retinol A and that want to look and have anti-aging. So we will look at maybe a plant-based. But for now, I'm saying L'Oreal, I can't 100% say that it made an improvement, but I think there is a subtle, but maybe you would be the best person, you looking at my skin, maybe you could tell me what you think, whether you think with the before and the after, whether you feel it made a difference. And if it did, then maybe you'd like to try it as well. Would I continue to use it afterwards? Probably not, only because I do struggle with the eczema. It would be foolish to continue to use it when I don't have to. Would I recommend it as an anti-aging product? L'Oreal, I don't know if I would, but there is a small difference. So from that perspective, yes, I would recommend you to try it, see what you think, see if it suits you. There are many women out there who really do like this product. So for that, yes, I'd recommend it. I'd certainly recommend it's worth a try. You may respond better than I, but for those that don't have the sensitive skin that I do, this may work for you. So if you've made it this far, I want to thank you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It seems eons ago. It actually isn't. It's only 31 days ago. But yes, so thank you for continuing and staying with me. Having your support that keeps this channel going. And I love doing these products. I am so lucky to be able to do them. So if you liked it, let me know. Press the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm doing uploads like this. We're doing reviews like this, tutorials every single week. And if you press that little alarm bell, that little dinger bell, it will alert you and it will let you know when we upload content. And one last thing, you can follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and of course my website. And my website does a lot more than makeup. It does lifestyle, it does money, it does everything. And you can find me on hayspringchicken.com. I have really enjoyed doing this. I've really enjoyed coming back to you and letting you see. I was a bit nervous and apprehensive to start with. You know, it's a long commitment, but I'm really glad I did it. So thank you for that. And I look forward to seeing you again. See you soon.